Hi, I'm Matt Jenkins. I'm current chair of the Derwent JCRC. I'm going to take you around on a quick tour, show you the accommodation blocks, show you everything in Derwent so you know who we're coming to see next year. As you can see behind me, this is B block, which is one of the two biggest blocks in Derwent, and it's next to Heslington Hall, which is the one nice bit of architecture you'll see on this tour in Derwent.
Where all the staff hang out.
That's where all the staff hang out. It's nice to put them in perspective anyway. Right hand side here you'll see the quiet area. That's usually used in the summer, people just working in there, reading in there. It's a nice place to sort of like sit around with your friend. This is the lakeside here. Last night we held, or yesterday we held Little D on the grass out here and Big D inside. I'll explain more about that later, but basically it's 300, 400 people out here all day. Hopefully here Tim puts a collage of pictures in that Little D, test his skill. Yeah, I'll take you over to B block now. This is one of the smaller kitchens in B block, because B block has, as I said, it's one of the biggest blocks. It's got, I think, 3 or 4 different floors. So what you'll find is on some of the smaller floors, you'll get kitchens like this, which usually cater for around 6 to 7 people. Yeah, it's usually just used for lunchtime because obviously Derwent's now catered, so you'll eat your breakfast and your dinner in the main hall, which I'll show you later. But yeah, I'll take you now to one of the bigger kitchens on one of the other floors. And this is one of the big kitchens. It's not very clean.
Bit of a mess today.
It's move out day to day, so it's going to be clean by tonight. Yeah, as you can see, this is basically for the entire floor. Everyone's got a storage cupboard there. It gets cleaned once a week by the cleaners, and there's plenty of fridge and freezer space. But as I say, this is more a better place to socialise than anything because you'll eat most of your stuff in the Derwent nucleus. So yeah, this is where you'll spend most of your day sitting around, I imagine. Around the corner, which we're going to now, is D block, which is actually the oldest block in Derwent. So it's being refurbished this summer, which is why the rooms are going to be a little bit more expensive than the other rooms because all the rooms are being upgraded. So we'll look at the model room now. I'll show you the kitchens first because Derwent D block's unique in this kitchen. Here you can see it's actually just a sitting area, there's no kitchen. D block's the only block that actually has that. I'll take you through and show you the kitchen. And this is the actual kitchen. It's a little bit smaller than most blocks because they get sitting area as well. But yeah, I'll take you through now to the model room, which they'll all look like next year. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this is what the new D block rooms are going to look like. Ignore the double bed, I'm afraid they are all going to be single beds next year. As I say, it's just for people to look at. This is the most modern room you're going to get in Derwent. It's got a lot of storage space, a much bigger desk than you'll find in other rooms. I'll show you another room in E and F block, which is more of an average Derwent room. As you can see, a sink, spacious room, and all the wall's going to be done up nicely. So yeah, this is what you'll get if you pay for a more expensive room in Derwent next year. Alongside D block, you'll find C block, and there's one entrance here, sort of like the back way to get to. And then you can see it just alongside D block here. D block and C block are the only 2 blocks which are actually linked together, so you can access through to both blocks. Yeah. It's got exactly the same layout as D block except for the kitchens, as I said earlier. So yeah, this is sort of like the back end of Derwent here, so I'll take you around now to the main nucleus. So this is the main area of Derwent. This is the Porter's Lodge. This is where you'll come and collect your keys on the first day. The porters here, they take all the sort of like parcels you get sent, they deal with any of the problems that you have. Just around here as well, this is where all your post will be kept all year, so you come down and collect it whenever you want to. And round through here, Derwent is lucky to have an actual Costa Coffee built in to Derwent, which also doubles on into a bar around the corner. As you can see, because they're together, it means that I think we're the only college on campus that actually has a bar open from pretty much 11 in the morning until midnight every day, which we're very lucky to have. So that backs onto the main bit of D-bar here. This has all been newly done. We've got some TVs and some comfy sofas. And this is D-bar. This is where you'll eat every day. This is the sitting area down here. This is where you have breakfast and dinner. It's also where we hold our Club Ds, and last night, which was Big D, which is our big charity event of the year, we had Lethal Bizzle, Sub Focus and Bass Hunter last night in Derwent playing, so that was a really good night. All your freshers and Club Ds are going to be in here. All the Club Ds throughout the year are held in here as well. We get all the equipment in, we make it into a nice little club. But yeah, as I say, this is where you're going to spend a lot of your time, because you do eat here twice a day. Obviously we've got pool tables, there is a dartboard, but I don't know where that's vanished to.
Someone's gone off with it.
The bar deals next year as well. We've been very lucky. It's now going to be all the new price deals come in. Pints, all types of pints are going to be £2. All doubles are going to be £2, and a pint of Coke and lemonade is £1. So very competitive prices. At Club D's as well, it's even cheaper. A pint is £1.50. So yeah, very competitive prices in Derwent. And as I say, we're one of the only college where we have it open pretty much for 12-13 hours a day every day. So we're very lucky in that respect. This is the JCR. It's still got decorations from last night, which is why it's a bit messy in here. This is all being redone over summer. Basically, they're going to make it longer, and they're going to put a projector, and they're going to turn the projector around to make it into a sort of cinema lengthwise, and we're going to have, hopefully, a flat screen TV over there with an Xbox and also a Nintendo Wii.
Amazing.
This here, unfortunately, it's been sort of like tapered off because of Big D yesterday. I'll take you around and show you in a minute. It's basically a big seminar room, which they're also making into a common room. So they're going to open this up here. So the common room essentially is going to double in size, which is going to be awesome. This is where you can come down. It's open to all Derwenters 24/7. Come down here with your friends. You can book it out. There's usually no need to. Just come down. Watch some TV. TV will be in the corner over there, but obviously because the Big D had to be taken out yesterday. So yeah, this is your JCR. I'll take you around now to show you where it's going to be joined onto. This seminar room here is becoming a sort of like senior common room, but something which we're going to join with the JCR just through there. As you can see out onto Derwent. It's nice in the summer, and it's just a really big social space which sport teams will usually book out, but it will be available, as I said, all the time for Derwent students.
And there's a swan trying to get in the window over there.
Exactly.
You'll get used to the birds around campus.
If we go upstairs now, this is where we have all the study space, and it's also, I think it's politics moving there, which is why we're getting the space downstairs.
Yeah.
Moving upstairs. As you can see here, this has been the first stage of a rebuild, which will be completed by the time that you guys arrive in October. This is all being redone for the politics office. As you can see, it looks really modern, and hopefully the rest of the nucleus is going to sort of like follow suit with this style.
Also looks down over the D-bar
there. And through here, we have the Derwent study room, which is basically where everyone will be around exam time and essay time. As you can see through there, so that's just a big study space that we have in Derwent if you don't fancy going all the way over to the library. And then around here as well, we have the upstairs Derwent computer room. Directly below this room we have another room exactly the same as this. As you can see, it's got a projector if you ever need to do group work in here. If not, it's just a place where you can use it, and there are printers outside, so if there are always computers available in Derwent. And through here we have Chris, who is our college administrator, so she'll take care of all your problems when you're here. And this is Rob, who's the college provost. So here we have the sort of like the main welfare team, and they run this place basically. So there's a lot of
temporary offices.
Yeah, temporary offices. Yeah, this is they're in here because of a rebuild, but they're going to be moving back into their offices by the time that everyone's here. But yeah, these guys all control everything. As you can see outside here, this is just an outdoor area with D-bar, so when you get a drink in the summer, the weather's nice. This is actually Ron Weir Memorial Garden. Ron Weir was the provost here, but he unfortunately passed away a few years ago, but we've had the garden built in his memory, and which is obviously a really nice place just to sit around in the summer. That's not a social space. So like, we're lucky in Derwent where we're a small college where we've got a lot of social space, which is maybe the difference between us and a lot of other colleges, because they don't have a bar or they don't have as much space as we do for socialising. Our club nights are attended sort of like very strongly every year, 400 to 450 students every club night, which is very strong for campus sort of like attendances. So that is what Derwent really does pride itself on. I'm not sure if you see it here, but here is A block. I won't take you in there because it's basically exactly the same as B block. It's got a very similar layout. It's got the small kitchens and the large kitchens. You also find that the rooms in A block are usually quite big as well. And this is,
I'm sorry.
here we have some more space outside front of A block, and if you carry on walking through here you actually go to our neighbouring and much inferior college Langwith. Which you'll be unlucky to get into. But yeah, so we're right on the edge of campus, but it's only 5 minutes to get to anywhere. So we're back to the start where we started. This is where I sort of end it. Just, you know, as you've seen, Derwent might not have the most modern rooms, but what we lack in sort of like modern rooms, we make up for in the fact that we've got unrivaled the best beer on campus. Club D's, three or four a term. A big events like Big D, the biggest event you'll find on campus, unrivaled by any other colleges. If you want to come to university, you know, there's study space, but also to have a good time, Derwent is definitely the college to come to.
Cool, okay.